Yeah, man. Damn, that's good. Damn, that's good. That is the bomb right there. Hell yeah. Yeah, you gonna help me? You gonna grab all? I'll spend about 150. I think that'll give me a little more enough to get us to Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that lamb, so potato, carrot. You know, we eat that. Potato, carrot, I think cabbage. You know what I'm saying? Throw in the pot. You gotta get some black pepper. We ain't have black pepper in a minute. You know what I mean? I gotta let some of my people know I'm gonna go live and talk about something. You know, surfers. Come on now. The music playing, that's what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people got this premonition that being a veteran, you're supposed to know how to fight. Like that, no, man. You shooters, you know, tier 1 operators and people over that, they're better shooters and cutters and sneaking up, and that's a whole different thing, you know. And that's not to make people go out and want to start fighting veterans. I mean, it's enough dying every year, getting in barroom brawls and getting stabbed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But people have this thing, and even some veterans even have this thing that they think, you know, I mean, you have those who grow up in the suburbs, the city, or whatever, or in the country, you know, but wrestling don't always get it. I mean, it's good, it worked. You want to tie somebody up, but that's not how it goes down, you know what I'm saying? But people have this thing about them where they think, you know what I'm saying? It's veteran, you know. Oh man, it's like the police. All of them don't know how to fight. I studied martial arts. I practiced alongside a lot of them. Besides the ones who I got back in shape, I got in shape and wanted to go. When I was running and really out there, you know what I'm saying? Right. God was working out. Hey man, can I live with you? I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm like, so they're taught. We got 10 people in here. Nobody here. And it must be, veteran things standing out. Like, veteran things standing out. Like, we're veterans. Yeah, I think we're veterans. Yeah, I think know what we're talking about. Anyway, yeah, it's back one. This is the feet. I pay for something that don't even work. This is the feet. I pay for something that don't even work 20% of the time. Unbelievable. But you're paying for it. Yeah. I had 10 people in there and they just jumped out. You know what I'm saying? Here goes another idiot with the hot shit. I'm gonna call you all kind of names because I know you're easily to manipulate. Hey, you come in. Hey, fuck, you don't know me. You want to talk about something serious, you nitwit. Mill, what's going on, fam? I'm about to drop a little knowledge. People don't really get it. You know, it's talking about grafting and being manipulated and conditioned. And it's a real problem. And I want people to know, you know, in order to stop being fearful of things, especially on their soil, you know what I mean? They have to change their perception of things. Because it's bad. It's real bad. You know what I'm saying, beloved? You know? So I let a few more people come in. I didn't want to wait the whole 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I didn't want to do that. I'm just going to talk about it and get on the highway. Hopefully you can hear me. You know? I know the wind, you know, is a factor in it. And, you know, I just want to touch on it. And then we can expand on it. Because I'm thinking about setting up a live to actually talk about this because I see a lot of people still very fearful for whatever reason. Yeah, they stop over here, cuz. I just want to get there and get back. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty crazy. Let me turn the AC on, cuz. You know what I mean? There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah. That thing said 88. It said 100 when I got up in here. What's going on? Pero vida, mi gente. But yeah, man, Hawa. Look, go ahead and start talking about it now. You know, there are enough videos going around with guys who are in the UFC. A lot of people in the world today studies Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's even another combat form that may be even better than Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, for those who don't know. For those who are in the martial way or boxing, pugilism, regardless of whatever your discipline is, let me help you out with something with veterans. You know, we get a uniform. We go through 8 to 12 months of training, right? We get our bodies to push past what we think it couldn't do, or some to do it repetitively. Just like school training, sports, wrestling, football, boxing. Now, what a lot of people don't know, a military guy, special force, when those guys make it through that 1 year training, some are even doing training, they go out and drink and stuff, and they feel badass because they're accomplishing something, but it's supposed to be about self-growth and being a good trigger puller and being able to move covertly behind enemy lines. When you're moving with an enemy that's shooting and moving like you, that's who is better, betterly trained, betterly equipped. But when it comes to physicalities, I've known quite a bit of veterans, especially light-skinned cats, be overseas, man, and y'all will think, oh, great America, yeah, great America, and besides the racist connotations and all the stupidity, I have not once traveled to a country and not seen guys get drunk and get their butts handed to them. And then most people say, oh, you know, you were drunk. Because there are those of us who actually do fight pretty damn good, and we're always getting in trouble because we're always whooping our guys, teammates, or whatever, behind. You'd be surprised at how many of them go train, a little tiny bit of training, and they think that they all of a sudden can fight. There are tons of videos that show this. Same thing with the police. You know, they call back up and this, that, and other because they don't know the situation. As you've seen, an individual with a knife, a bad guy, can close the ring at 12 feet to 20 feet, even if you draw down on them, and, you know, stab you in the neck, in the eye, the head, under the arm. There's a plethora of stuff out here. I watch active duty, I watch a lot of stuff, but also I talk to a lot of people, and I've trained all my life in boxing and martial arts and street fighting. Street fighting was an every week, damn, sometimes everyday thing. No, literally. So I always tell people, like, you know, you can do this, do that, do this, do that. But if you ain't ran up on a person that's used to get punched in the mouth and punching back, and then learn that, oh, you got me this week, I'm gonna get you next week. So those are people who rise beyond the occasion. You can pick them up, slam them, you could just, listen. It don't matter about being in the military. And there are veterans who actually went hand in hand. They had to dig deep, and then that rage and anger brings a whole nother factor in. But usually those individuals, those 12 out of 100, there's some dirty fighting and will jack you up. But the majority, it's about the costume. It's about what they've accomplished. And if they're outside of their profession and they're bringing it to your table, you're at a bar, walking down the street, those are the ones who have an ego to stroke, and those are the ones who really, really can't fight. Now, they might have one bruiser in there, but listen to me. Like the police department, I'm not saying going against them. Oh, no. There are those good guys who are out here, and they always seem to be the ones that get hurt. But anyway, they move in a way, and they train in a way that's dynamic to like CQB and stuff like that, even in the streets. How they will surround you, how they'll cover something up. Now, when people are blocking and covering up something going on, that's usually abuse. But y'all too scared to run up on them because y'all worried about getting shot. But that's coming to an end because there are those who are acting otherwise. It don't matter who circle what, that, you know, people getting japped up now and wearing a costume. That authority thing, it makes an individual stand down, just like being a veteran, being in the military. Now, I'm not saying this to use it against our veteran brothers and sisters. That is not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is, even y'all got to learn how to react, to be able to communicate and de-escalate. Unlike the police, the military de-escalates because they don't want to get in trouble. The police are being misled by a system of DOJ and the people over them to make them think they can do what they do. Now, it's a little worse than that now. But the thing is, most of you are fearful because you move along, or you don't have the people, you don't train with the people around you. Are you aware that many in this country, most of them are stopped by the very people, the civilians, more than the damn police, way more. But you gotta remember, there's an agenda that needs to be filled, and most people aren't paying attention to it. Yet people are starting to see things for what it is, but never think you go join the military, your nephew, niece, or whatever, that they're gonna come out some bruising bad eyes. That's a false image. There are all kind of jobs within the military, every branch. Dealing with electronics, dealing with weapons, logistics, science, all kind of stuff. It don't necessarily mean they're tier 1 or beyond or above. Not everybody can throw hands. Trigger pullers? Hell yeah. Huh. Yeah. If you are in a situation, you got one of us who actually practice shooting, and work on different techniques. It's all kinds. Compared, yeah, well, you want one of us on your side. But as far as that other thing, it's just like anybody else. A lot of y'all can't squabble. That's a fact. But people got big mouths. You know, no morals. So don't get ill-informed or be misinformed that they're gonna whoop butts. You know, everybody looks back, right? Cambodia, Khmer Rouge, Vietnam Indian. That bastard that got to die in his 90s, right? Who put the people out there to go out there and murder using children and everything else, murder all those people, millions, right? The majority of them were innocent of anything. You see that today, Palestine. You see that with the brothers and sisters here, with some of these wayward bastards on the police force who are always getting reprimanded, let go, this, that, and other. And ain't nobody deals with in this fake ass, like the education system. The law is in the people's hands, but nobody gets together to do it right. Y'all get out there marching and blah, 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 blah. Some of those guys are in the force and military. And there are those who don't like what's going on, all right? They used to get rid of them. My thing is, again, not beating up on one thing or anything else. The costume is an illusion. It's about death. And when you're sitting in a bar, respect the veteran. You don't know what they've been through, okay? Just like they should respect you. And the majority of times they do. We all have veteran brothers and sisters, family members, okay? We all do. Why is it that people don't know how to sometimes chill out and pay attention to these simple things? Nobody's Superman, y'all. Nobody. All right? So I just wanted to bring that to light because I see back and forth too with the civils and the veterans. Y'all have no idea what it's like to be a veteran and create a new family and lose a quarter or half of that family. And that's what a lot of veterans have lost in this last 20-year damn pathetic ass shouldn't have been in war by this fake ass punk ass government and the people that support them. But see, until y'all see it for what it is, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna act unaccording. Right now the biggest thing is, oh, we ain't gotta worry about nothing, like Clan said. Black folks killing each other. No, you got a bunch of emotionally unstable, chemically lobotomized individuals who can't fight. Easy to get guns. I mean, you know the stories of certain departments and agencies dropping guns off, letting gang members know. Show each other a little more respect, because you might run up on one who actually can squabble. And if you're a veteran, be careful, because you might be like that PJ, where that little Mexican dude would have his size, pull that pocket knife up and air him out up under his arm, and he bled out. All right? I mean, you got Marine Marsocs, top of the tier, know some jiu-jitsu, who you can pull the video up, who went against one individual, 10 of them, and he beat all 10. Now, I'm not saying at the same time, what it is humble yourselves. Stop running around thinking some Billy badasses. Nobody is. Okay? Nobody. All right? What's going on, beloveds? What's going on? I just wanted just a little short little thing here. We're almost here. 1306 pulling off now. I just wanted to say that because it seems like you always get these individuals. TikTok. Oh my goodness, TikTok. And the uniform, disrespecting it, all this. Oh, just look, y'all. It's supposed to be about the country, right? But you know there's things, agendas, there's bad things everywhere. Sadly. Be mindful, man. And I ain't saying go out there and be that civilian that goes when a couple of drunk sailors or Army or Marine or whatever, right, are acting up. I'm not saying have the initiative to want to harm and hurt them. I don't think you can always talk everybody down, especially when they're in the spirits. I'm saying learn how to escape and evade. There ain't no need to fight another day, because they'll forget what they did, and 9 times out of 10 they're gonna get locked up and get reprimanded. It ain't like when I, in Miramar, I knocked out that big fake Indian and then went to mosh pitting him, breaking limbs, and they came the next day. He snuck me. And I was telling them to leave our girls alone. We like Top Gun. That's what we were out there doing. And he didn't know I could squabble, and I'm used to getting hit in the mouth and coax them and all of them. They were cowards, but they were like, oh, all you can hear in the background before I saw red was, oh shit, no, God. And then next thing you know, and then MPs and the police come to the base. Oh yeah, you got a James here, little Indian guy, yeah, big old, but look, and I'm like, I'm right here, Petals Branch, what can I do for you? He was at the Sunshine Saloon, and the guy was messing with the woman. We told him to stop. I was to calm my head. I wasn't all drunk. I think I had 1 or 2 beers. Eating is what I was wanting to do. And he said, all right, and he took his hand out to shake my hand, and I'm by the little swinging salon like door, how the old Western, you have those little swinging doors. He knocked me clear out them over the steps. Knocked the smack out of me. I popped up. They said I rose up on my feet like some damn exorcism. Anyway, I went to mollywopping that guy real bad, dancing around, stomping him, everything, knocking him out, waking him up. I took my Lieutenant Smith. He was the Top Gun pilot. He was with us. He came to grab me, and I, with one hand while punching another guy, threw him about 10 feet back, and they didn't know how to stop me. I just stopped when I stopped seeing red. I wasn't trying to kill the guy. I was just making sure he remembered me. And that's what I did. Even his friends stayed back. They were like, oh, because they could see. So I was that one in that group who would get down for the crown. And I just told him, hey, look, I'll send my apologies. He hit me first. I had XOI. And those days are gone. My executive officer was laughing. Outstanding. Vietnam, Korean, them guys. Outstanding. I thought I was about to lose stripes and everything. They was laughing and giggling. Them days is gone. There ain't no laughing and giggling. No. And it would have been nice if I'd have had more de-escalation. But when you put your hands on me, it's a whole different thing. It's facts. There's guys that serve where they come in here, and if I was lying, they tell you, no, Petals Branch, yep, you believe what you want, be all emotional, feel however you want, however you choose. It's a fact. I'm gonna get some propane tanks too, bro. Yeah, get those quick when they come back to the food. But y'all, be at your best. Be the upright, righteous, and the brothers and sisters that you're supposed to be. I don't care about no damn crayon color. We're not supposed to be out here breaking laws and doing dumb shit, all right? There are laws, you know what I mean? And some of them are stupid, and you know what they're there for. But if you want to be a citizen, I don't have to be a citizen to abide, to make sure that I don't have to walk outside and be disrespectful to people, all right? Regardless of what's going on. Let's get into it all. I just wanted to say that, okay? Anyway, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I appreciate you all right? You get more on the speed and shit. I hope you get that ticket for it. I know they out here sneaking around somewhere. Oh, this one right here, you just think you're on the highway. This is 35. Idiot. But anyway, I'm going to shut it off. Y'all can go ahead and y'all dismissed. I appreciate y'all. Think about it, man. A lot of good veterans, a lot of good civilians, a lot of good, wonderful people. Just know they are the dirty rottens, all right? And I ain't talking for the benefit of something like a Hollywood movie, but they messed everybody up. Just don't be out here messing with people, sneaking and conniving, and pass it on to the young ones who aren't conflicted and confused, who've been brought to heel by family and others, all right? You know? Don't be them, all right? And that AC feel good in the morning. Appreciate you guys. I just want to talk about it.